Okay, let's just dive right in. If you think you've got a handle on social media marketing, well, get ready, because the entire playbook for 2026 is being torn up and rewritten. We're going to break down the massive shifts that are happening as we speak.
So let me just ask you this straight up. Is your current strategy already out of date? Seriously, think about it. Everything that worked before, chasing viral trends, trying to drive traffic off platform, all of that is quickly becoming ancient history. The ground is literally shifting beneath our feet.
And this right here is the single biggest change. For years, the whole game was about trying to figure out the algorithm, right? Trying to hack it. Well, that's over. Now it is all about user control. The power is shifting from the platform right into the hands of the person scrolling. And that, my friends, changes everything.
Okay, so let's get into our first major shift. Social media isn't just a place to get people's attention anymore. It's not the top of the funnel. No. The platforms themselves are becoming the entire store, the whole marketplace, from discovery to checkout.
This is the concept you've got to get your head around. On-platform conversion. What does it mean? It means a customer can see a product on Instagram or TikTok, tap a button, pay for it, and get the confirmation, all without ever leaving the app. The whole link in bio thing? Yeah, that's on its way out.
So why is this such a game changer? Well, just look at the numbers. Brands that are already using these native social commerce tools are seeing a 20 to 40% increase in conversions. That is a huge lift. You just can't afford to ignore that.
So what do you actually do about it? Here's your action plan. First, you have to start integrating native tools. Think TikTok Shop, Instagram Shops. Second, your calls to action have to change. It's less click the link in my bio and more direct in-app shop now buttons. And finally, you got to rethink your entire funnel to exist inside the app.
Okay, so making it easy for people to buy is one thing. That's huge, but it's only half the story. How are people even going to find you in the first place? Because the way we discover products and services is also going through a complete revolution.
Check this out. This is a mind-blowing shift in behavior. Social platforms are the new search engines. Get this, a crazy 64% of Gen Z are already using TikTok as a search tool. They're not going to Google. When they want to find the best tacos in their city or a tutorial on something, their first move is to type it into the TikTok search bar.
This means your whole mindset has to change. You need to start treating every single post you make like a piece of SEO content. You've got to use keywords in your captions, on-screen text, even in the words you say out loud. It's not about that 24-hour viral spike anymore. It's about creating content that people can find for weeks, months, or even years down the line.
And that leads perfectly into our second big shift. People are just tired. They're burnt out from the endless scroll of shallow, meaningless content. The appetite is shifting, big time, toward content that actually has some substance.
I absolutely love this analogy. For so long, social media has been like a fast food joint, just serving up empty calorie content. It's quick, it's addictive, but it leaves you feeling empty. Well, audiences are now demanding nutrient-dense content. Stuff that actually teaches them something or makes them feel something real.
And if you're not convinced, the data is just wild. A recent study found that long-form videos, we're talking 3, 4, 5 minutes long, are generating 10 times more views than short-form posts. 10 times! The platforms themselves are telling us what they want. They are rewarding deeper engagement, not just a quick, fleeting view.
So, the new playbook is pretty clear. You need to start experimenting with longer videos, 3 to 5 minutes, that tell an actual story. Think of your content more like a mini-series than a one-off post. Create stuff that makes people want to come back for the next episode. Your new main goal is watch time, not virality.
And all of this brings us to our third and final shift. And honestly, this is the one that ties it all together. In a world where users have all the control and they're craving real substance, the demand for authenticity and real human connection is just off the charts.
And listen, this isn't some guess about the future. It's literally happening as we speak. Just look at this timeline. Platforms like Instagram are already rolling out features that let you tune your algorithm, letting you block entire topics you don't want to see. So, the days of just pumping out average content and hoping the algorithm saves you, those days are numbered.
So what does this actually mean for creators and brands? It means that when people are in charge of their own feeds, they're going to actively choose to follow credible experts over generic entertainers. The era of the lifestyle influencer who's kind of good at everything but an expert in nothing, well, it's fading fast.
This table just lays it out perfectly. The old model was all about how many followers you had. It was about broad reach. The new model? It's about niche authority and trust.
In 2026, brands aren't looking for a celebrity, they're looking for the most trusted voice on a specific topic. Credibility has become the new currency.
And if you need one last piece of evidence that authenticity is king, just look at the trend of virtual influencers. It's collapsing. 60% of brands say they have no plans to use them, and the reason they cite is simple. They're not authentic. People want real people, real stories, real connection.
Okay, so we've covered these 3 massive shifts. So what's the takeaway? What does the new playbook for 2026 actually look like? Let's boil it all down to the new rules of engagement. Here it is, simple and clear. Number 1, sell where they scroll. Make it seamless and easy to buy right inside the app. Number 2, inform instead of interrupt. Create content with so much value that it feels like a gift, not an ad. And number 3, connect with real expertise. Build trust by being the most credible, authoritative voice in your space.
At the end of the day, the future of social media isn't about empty metrics anymore. It's about meaning. It's about substance and expertise and real connection. So the only real question left is, are you ready to adopt?